Hello, my name is Rose Thorne and I am the founder and director of Cabaret versus Cancer, and I'm here to tell you about our June 2025 grants. This June we have allocated just over £30,000 in grants, meaning that since 2014 we have awarded over £400,000 worth of grants to help those affected by cancer. So a big round of applause to you, yay! And always my plea, keep liking the posts, keep sharing our stories, keep telling everybody you know about Cabaret versus Cancer, because of your donations we're making a difference. So I am going to read through some of the grants, all of the grants in fact, that we have awarded this June 2025. First of all, we have continued to support our friends in St Joseph's Hospice with a grant of £3,000. This money will be used to support the summer event where children who have lost a parent or a close relative to cancer at the hospice will come together and make some beautiful ceramic flowers in memory of the people that they've lost. The money will also be used to contribute to the book stock, which is given free to families who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis, and the all-new, currently being developed sensory room. We're delighted to be able to buy a projector for that room so that they've got a safe space which feels comforting. We are also supporting a company called Boost. Now, many of you will have heard about Boost because we've been talking about them and working with them for a long time. Boost make incredible breast forms for women post-mastectomy. And these breast forms are now available on the NHS. So Boost are taking the next step forward in their business and product development, and that comes in the form of a building. Somebody gave them a building and a garden, and they're turning that building into a breast cancer hub in Cornwall. Now, they reached out to us and said, we have a garden with an overgrown rose bush. Can you help us? So we have given them £1,500 to save the rose bush and turn the garden into a place of reflection and the opportunity to plant roses in memory of those that we've lost to cancer. It's an incredible project and I'm so proud that Cabaret versus Cancer is able to help. We have started working with Cancer as a Drag this June. Cancer as a Drag is an amazing little charity who give financial aid and support to those with a cancer diagnosis. There are so many extra costs come from having a cancer diagnosis, and we know that Alan and his team work directly with people who need the help. We're also working with Young Lives versus Cancer, who also use our money to give financial support to those young people who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis. We continue to work with the Loss Foundation. The Loss Foundation we've been working with for a couple of years. This year they're going to be using our grant to develop some tools and worksheets for children and young people who are dealing with loss and grief. So we're delighted that yet again we can work with the Loss Foundation. We have given £1,560 to Lennox. Lennox provide respite holidays and breaks for families who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis. An opportunity to get away from the medical setting and reconnect as a family. And we've given them that money, and that will pay for 3 families to have that little holiday and that much deserved break. We continue to work with Dragonfly. Dragonfly do an incredible piece of work with sibling memory boxes and family memory boxes so that the person that you've lost can live on in memory in these beautiful little boxes. They also provide night lights with stars that reflect on the ceiling for young children who have lost somebody close to them. So it's a really amazing charity and I'm delighted that we're able to help them. We continue to support Shine Cancer Support, who specifically give support to people under the age of 50. If you're under the age of 50, your cancer journey can be very different to those who are elderly or much younger. So we're delighted to be able to support their events. We work with Max the Brave. Max the Brave is a very small group of people who go into hospitals with birthday cakes and balloons and gifts for children who are too poorly to leave the hospital because of a cancer diagnosis. So we're delighted to have given them £500 to help support those young people who need our support. We're working with Sage in Leeds. Sage provide free massages to people in palliative care or nearing end of life, and this grant will just enable the team to continue to give those massages and extra therapies. We, of course, are working with cancer research. We always give money to cancer research to support their scientists and to buy some of the equipment that scientists need in order to progress the battle against cancer. And finally, our last donation of June was we gave £3,000 to a charity called Outpatients. Now, this is the first time that we've awarded them a grant in the traditional giving period of June and December. But last month we also gave a grant of £5,000 to Outpatients. So in the last couple of months we've given £8,000 to Outpatients. Outpatients are an LGBTQ plus charity specifically helping people in that community who have got a cancer diagnosis. They work really hard to raise awareness of cancer in that community and to support a network, create a network of support and a hub of advice. They are an amazing charity, and I'm really delighted that we're able to work with them, because I know for many of our Cabaret community and our friends in the LGBTQ plus community that the last few months have been really shit, and the ruling that came out from the Supreme Court had a massive effect. So anything that we can do to help that community and show that we see them and we are there for them is something that we are able to do. So I'm really delighted that we're able to help them. So that's it. That's the roundup of the June 2025 grants. There's a little bit of a grant. Somebody will be adding these up and going, oh, there's a little bit of money that you haven't mentioned, Rose. We give very small amounts of money to really small charities who perhaps have a shopping list, and maybe they put together boxes for people who have cancer diagnosis, or they put together some books or a book library for some children who are dealing with loss and grief. So we've bought some books and some supplies for those little charities as well. So that brings us up to £30,005 that we have awarded this June, taking our total since 2014, as I said, to over £400,000. So yeah, it's our 9th birthday this month, and that gives us a year to get to a really big number, and I'll be telling more about that later on. But for now, thank you all so much for supporting Cabaret versus Cancer. I know that times are really hard, and we really genuinely value every penny and every share and every like. Thank you all, and have a very good rest of your day, a very good week, and stay safe, and we will see you again soon. Bye.